Hi, thanks for tuning in. It's Stuart. I've been to a charity shop, my local charity shop. I say they've got 1,000 records or so. I went in today and I managed to buy five for £5. I wasn't really kind of delighted with any of them, but let me just tell you what I bought. Now, okay, here we are. Contour. I quite like these. I think most of them are reissues, but the reason I bought this one, it's Thomas Tallis church music, and I haven't really got any Thomas Tallis church music. So this one's got on it to the Te Deum and various other pieces. It's also got some pieces by Thomas Weelkes, and it's Choir of St John's College, Cambridge, with George Guest. So I don't know. It's got a gramophone review on the front, Critics' Choice. The sensitive singing by the choir falls most gratefully upon the ear and lingers in the memory long after the last Hosanna has died away. So I didn't buy it for that reason, but I haven't really got any sort of what would it be? Late Tudor church music, I suppose. So I thought that would be a good one to have. And fortunately, the condition is superb. It's a nice pressing. These are fairly reliable, I find. They're fairly quiet surfaces, contour. Yep, so I'm pleased with that one. The jacket's in good condition, and inside, what have we got? Oh, there is an inner sleeve. Yeah, there are no lyrics or anything like that, but that doesn't matter. So, yep, that one's okay. I mean, not to sell. You understand that. Yeah, I do sell records, but obviously mostly I just buy for my own listening. So here's one which Gershwin, Rhapsody in Blue and Piano Concerto in F, and it's got the Lebec sisters. This one is actually a Dutch pressing. Yeah, it's Dutch pressing. So there we are. It's in really good condition as well. Is that a scratch or is that a hair? Oops. Well, that one looks like some. I thought that was a hair, but it looks like a very light surface mark. I wonder whether that will sound. Well, maybe it will, maybe it won't, but maybe we'll see. I mean, I won't be devastated if it does sound, but I'll let you know next time whether that actually sounded or not. So then we've got this. This is actually this is more common in mono. You see this a lot in mono. You don't often see it in stereo. It's Sir Malcolm Sargent with Elgar's Enigma variation and Vaughan Williams' Fantasy on a Theme by Thomas Tallis. It's a nice thick pressing, early HMV Concert Classics, which of course is a reissue label from the, I think, late 60s. So yeah, that one's in really good condition, excellent condition. It's a Philharmonia Orchestra, Malcolm Sargent. I think it's an early 60s recording, most likely. And so yeah, I took that. It's got a nice picture of the English countryside on the front. Okay, yeah. I heard about the Enigma variations. There's a story. Somebody told me once that he was driving through New York or through Manhattan or something like that with all the all the loud cars and buses and everything and people everywhere, lights, the big advertising displays, and he was listening to the radio, and suddenly the Enigma variations by Elgar came on, and just the contrast for him. I mean, he was an English guy in New York, between that and the surroundings, and tears streamed down his face, and yeah, I can relate to that absolutely. Okay, now I've got a couple that I took a risk on because you either buy £2 each or five for £5. I thought, well, I've got to find a couple. I've got to find two more just to make five for a fiver. So I found this. This is a German record. Yeah, and it's, I don't know, it looks, I mean, there's no English on it. I don't really speak German, but I've got a few records like this, or Austrian folk music, German folk music, and looking at the ensembles on the front here, there are like sort of, I don't know, small brass band, various sort of like a village band with some brass and some wind instruments, singers, and I just sort of guessed what it would sound like and thought it would probably be okay for £1. So I don't know whether you can see that the sunlight is actually coming into the room now, so it's not too good. But whether you speak German or not. It says, so klingt bei uns im Frankenwald. I probably pronounced that wrong. So now I've actually already had a listen to this. I'm just going to pause this for a moment. Here we are, Stuart, just playing this record, which I've introduced to you. It looks like it's Preston, Germany. I'm expecting some kind of, I don't know, small band German folk music with some sort of yodely type singing, very bouncy and very positive. Let's have a listen and see if I'm right. It's got some good spirits about it. Let's have a listen, see if we can find some singing. No singing there. I'm sure there must be some singing somewhere. I'm going to get lucky, I think. Let's try near the end. Nope. There must be some singing on this record somewhere. Aha. Well, there we are. Well, I'm really pleased with that. It's more or less what I expected. Okay, so here's another record I took a bit of a gamble on, Carmela Corren. This is mono. It's a World Record Club mono. So let's have a listen. And, well, I don't know. Let's find out if she's got a good voice. What are the songs like? Here we go. Tengo miedo perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensas que tal vez mañana. Yeah, well, I do like her voice. I like that kind of singing as well. Takes you back to the 60s. You understand. That sounds like fun. Let's try one more. So I'm fairly pleased with this. Sounds fabulous. Really like it. It sounds like some of these songs sound like they were written for the Eurovision Song Contest. Okay, so I'm pleased with that.